Hello friends, Just a Lost Soul here. Welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution 3. We are here in our lovely dinosaur preserve area. It doesn't have a name yet. I'll hopefully have thought of one by the time the video comes out. The first one that we recorded yesterday, that is. Oop, our Ceratosauruses are fighting. That's the first combat of the series. Taiga Shrubland. I feel like we want... more interesting pasture than this. Brushland, that's the one we want. Yeah. We'll just get right back into it. So yeah, the idea here is just to kind of have a huge open area with a whole bunch of dinosaurs coexisting and, like, eating each other, basically. It's interesting because I want to balance things so there's not, like, dinosaurs everywhere, but I also want it to feel very populated and that sort of thing. So they'll sort of do their thing. Let's add another herbivore species. Do I not have maintenance turned off? Seriously? Gameplay. Park. Maintenance, yeah, off. And breeding is on, right? Yep, normal. Okay. Have the galleys claimed a nest yet? Nope. Okay. And we'll put our upgrades on this guy as well. And what do we want? Perhaps Nodosaurus would look nice. Let's do Nodosaurus. It's an armored dinosaur. It should look pretty cool. And for skins, probably stick with, like, more realistic like we've been doing. Go to blank for now just so I can see how the things actually look without the crazy... Yeah. I like Limpopo. It's like that slight bit of greenishness. And I think paired with Papurana, that's a pretty good looking dinosaur. Okay. And we'll make him humble once again. And there we go. We got two. We got a male and a female.
Incubation personnel, please stand by.
And we'll release them. Put them in, like, our foothills over here, probably.
Collect an asset.
Yeah, they're gonna want water. I feel like I should be sneaking water in more. Though you can't really do that as well in this game. There, we'll put, like, a little pond in there. Awesome. And if we go... Where's our arid grassland? We'll put some of that around here as well. This will be a very wide open sort of area down here. Just big plains, Styracosaurus, perhaps, probably. Big ceratopsian herds. That's our vibe we're going for. Mix some brushland in too. Awesome. Looks pretty cool. Very... I don't know about the constant stumps. Maybe if we introduce, like, sauropods or something, it's like they go through and they, like, destroy the environment, like the trees. They cleared this forest themselves, sort of thing. Arid soil. What's that like? It's like the same thing, but without the trees. Okay. Nodosauruses are flying in. Awesome. And I think we'll go into scenery. We'll just place down some... Where's our foliage? We need, like, our redwood trees, I think, for this. Just, like, a couple of super tall trees that it just can't... They... Like, even the mighty sauropods can't topple, sort of thing. Where is our redwoods? Is this what we have over here? Looks like it. We should also put in some rocks. Rocks are good. Let's do that. Maybe not that big, but like... What's our resize button? Is it B? Yeah, B. It's been a sec. There we go. Yeah, that's a thing. Just some random rocky outcroppings. I don't like that at all, actually. Let's sink this farther into the ground. Looks a little better that way. There we go. How's our Sinos? They're good. They're not really living in the floodplains as much as I wanted them to. I wanted them to kind of live in this area, but that's okay. That's where their nest is, at the very least. So if they want to breed, they'll do it there, hopefully, instead of going up to where the galley nests are. There is a nest there, too, which I actually might get rid of. I don't know. It's fine. Ooh, the galley's claimed a nest. That's good. Healing. Huh. Oh, another thing we do need to do as well. Can I sneak, like, a single aviary dome over here? Yeah, it's gonna look weird. Why are we in slow-mo? But I want to, in order to have, like, pterosaurs, we need this. So, just do that like that. And, let's see. I think I just want to release, like, a whole bunch of something. Dimorphodons. Thanatos Draken. Geosternbergia. We'll do Geosternbergia. That's what we'll do. We'll go for the green with this pattern. This is like the classic Geosternbergia. I feel like no one makes Geosternbergia that doesn't look like this. I don't know. That's just kind of what it looks like. But we'll make some of them. And it's kind of cool. You can just release via airlift and put them wherever you want. So we'll actually put them up here at the top of this cliff. Obstructed. Maybe not at the top of the cliff, but you know what I mean. And then we can tuck a fish feeder for them down here. Again, not the most naturalistic thing, but it's okay. How's our Nodosaurs? They need water. Oh, they do have a nest in their territory. Okay. They'll find the water. It's right down there. Hi. Cool. Let's hop into first person and look around a little bit. I mean, it's pretty nice, this whole thing. The sand's a little weird. Maybe we should have gone for... no, I don't mind the sand, actually. It's just kind of flat in comparison to everything else. But there's our Sinoceratops. They look great. We go over this way. Oh, yeah. We got a nest there. We got these guys. Hi, galleys. How's it going? Yeah, and the cliff, like the foothills there. This looks amazing. I'm proud of myself. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of what I want, is just like a huge sort of prehistoric world that you can just wander through and see everything and be like, wow. You can even go into the forest, like, oh. Here's the rocky section of that. Looks amazing. I feel like the temperate environment in this game is really underrated. It looks amazing. It really does. Ooh, eggs. We got eggs. Nice. Put in
The
thick
Geosternbergia
forest
is
over
an
here.
ancient pterosaur with an impressive cranial crest. Thanks to its size and surprising dexterity in the air, it's capable of causing some real damage if not carefully managed.
Need some wetland, that's okay. And these guys are just kind of gonna fly around. I'm not expecting them to stay where they're put, but yeah. And it's pretty cool. Just be able to look up at the sky and there'll just be pterosaurs there, like, I think that'll be really neat. Have the Nodosaurs still not found their water? It's down there, guys. Is there anywhere I can put water near them? Yeah. There you go. Done. Alright, so our herbivore populations are getting kind of established. I think it might be time to introduce another carnivore. Perhaps the Utahraptor. Maybe. Over here. Maybe we should wait to see. Maybe we should wait to see if our No, you know what? No, we're gonna go for it. We're gonna make Utahraptor. Why not? I think it'll look really good on like that cliff thing, sort of overlooking everything. That's Utahraptor. It'd be cool to eventually have all of the species in this as well. Though I'm not sure if that'll pan out, just because there's so many like huge carnivores and stuff. We'll go with Salar del Huesco, I think. And Papurana? Yeah. Papurana's a good pattern. It's consistent. Alright, Utahraptor. They're aggressive. They just like everybody. We'll have 2 males, 2 females. And we'll release. I think the aggressive thing is fine. Because, I mean, if they all get in fights constantly, I don't know, it'll work itself out, is what I'm saying here, basically. And since there's going to be things living in this area, we should continue it. Starting out with terrain. Yeah. Maybe a little more deciduous on this side. But then we also mix in quite a bit of conifer amongst that.
Transportation in progress.
Yeah.
Asset has been delivered.
Ooh, our Geosternbergias are fighting. Okay. Just a very thick, dense conifer forest there, like impenetrable sort of thing. And they should be able to get to the water down there, okay, if they need to. But just in case, we'll give them a little pond like there that they can drink from. Ooh, our first second generation dinosaurs. Gallimimus. Cute. They will grow up and get eaten, probably. How's our geos? They're okay. They need more wetland. I can probably tuck some wetland in here for them. It's just so they have a little bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome the Utahraptor transportation complete.
How's that? They have a little bit. They're legally comfortable now. That's the important thing. Alright, Utahraptor, what do you think?
Commencing asset transit.
Needs water. Needs wetlands. Of course it does. Everything in the game needs wetland. Put some down there. Ooh. Area 6? Where's that? Oh, it's the Sinos. Nice. Oh, they've kind of migrated back into this area. Awesome. That's what we like to see. Okay, they got wetland there. They need prey. We are definitely going to need some prey feeders over here.
Asset transportation in progress.
Yeah. And one over here as well. We'll put one... We can just have goats around, you know what I mean? They're making their way down to the water line. I feel like this might spark our first negative interactions so far. Yeah, they're cohabitating. And they don't like it. That's okay. They may not breed as a result of that, but that's okay. Frankly. It's not like we're trying to get this to be, like, completely self-sustaining. We're not playing Taito ecology here. Rest in peace. Yeah. Okay. Ceratos are down here. They don't really have much else going on over here. Maybe we should introduce something. Into this space. Yeah, we can introduce something into this area, probably. Smooth that. There we go. Let's make, like, a Chunkingosaurus. Yeah. We can have a bunch of these guys, and they can all kind of... They can live in sort of this initial super forested area. I like mangrove forest for them. And... Calcarana? Yeah. Oh, that's what it looks like. Okay. And we get 3. We'll probably want more.
Incubation per...
Get a second batch on the go. We'll get 5. And we can release them. Just normally, because they're going to live in this area. Awesome. And hopefully their proximity to the Ceratosaurs won't be too big of a problem. They're not super close anyway, but they could easily expand outward and find themselves there. And they want some fruit, so we can make some... Yeah, they also need a little bit more pasture than we have right now, but we can put fruit in. For sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to
There we go, they got
welcome
enough fruit.
Majungasaurus
And there's water there for them. And as they kind of expand, they should be able to find their pasture that they need. There you go. And we'll put in a nest on this side as well. So they have a chance. There we go. Oop. Medium nesting area 4. Okay, the galleys have kind of gotten the ball rolling a little bit. So hopefully the Utahs will keep their population in check a little. How's our geos? They're good. I'm not sure if the pterosaurs can interact with other animals, but I guess we'll find out. We'll also give them a nest, I think, and put it... Oop, Utahs are fighting. Oh, we can't give them a nest. They actually need to be in an aviary to breed. That's okay. we can just keep them supplied. That's a little silly, actually. They should change that. Utahs are fighting. Okay. Oh, they don't like having multiple females either. Okay, well maybe she'll get herself killed somehow. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. This is mostly an experiment, to be honest. Like, I don't know. Let's do something else as well. Let's get an Apatosaurus going. Or maybe a Diplodocus. Let's do Diplodocus. For the big open plains area we've got down there. Mangrove Forest is good again. Svalbard is good. We'll do Great Sandy Desert. And once again, Calcarana looks spectacular on these guys. And we get 2. Great.
Personnel, please stand by.
Okay, and we'll move them right over here. They probably won't like it that much, to be honest. What do they need? Tall fruit, water, pasture, wetland. I mean, there's plenty of wetland nearby. Probably just need to have a whole bunch of ginkgo trees. We'll put a big ginkgo grove right here. Yeah. Something like that. And maybe another hilly bit to the back. It looks pretty bad for now. Yeah, okay. Raise it a little bit more. It's good to have, like, little, weird little slopey areas around. Keeps things varied. Is that our... Nope, it's galleys again. Jeez. Okay, we need to do something about this. This is ridiculous. There's gonna be so many of them. What are you? Gallimimus 16. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of babies. Okay. We need the Utahs to cross over into there. Here, we'll make one more. We'll make like a singular carnivore somewhere. We'll make a Majungasaurus. Yeah. Just one. And then we can have another Majungasaurus somewhere way away, and on the off chance they happen to encounter each other, they can reproduce. Limpopo River looks really freaking cool. Pelophylax. Yeah. We'll just casually have one of them. It is aggressive. We'll get the not intelligent one on top of that. Yeah, that should be fine. And we'll put it there, so it's relatively within the proximity. How are the chunkings? They're good. Okay, they're not expanding very far, so we'll see what happens. And they're gonna want water, because they're, you know, alive. You can put that there, that's fine. That doesn't ruin things too much. What are you upset about? One of them is upset. Okay. I don't know. Weird. I wish it didn't have these pop-ups. They bug me. I'm just trying to look at the dinosaurs, you know what I mean? I know they're not super happy. It's fine. Frankly, if you don't like having two females, then you should kill each other and decide which one deserves to be the dominant female. That's how nature works. You know? Oh, I forgot we were doing Diplodocus. Where's our Diplodocus? Oh, they landed, yeah. Okay.
Don't let those teeny tiny arms
Hi,
fool
guys.
you. The Majungasaurus is no joke. It's strong, stocky, and lives for the hunt. But you know what really put this one into my nightmares? We know it engages in cannibalism. It's nothing safe.
Yep, seems about right. Whole lot of wetland over there, guys. I don't know. We can put in a little bit, I guess. Just so they have some. Marsh doesn't look nearly as good as bog. Bog seems to integrate itself more naturally in general. How's that? Oh, that's actually great. Cool. So now we have Diplodocus. I'm also still not sure if other things can eat the sauropods yet. Like, is that a thing? I don't really know. Need some barren. That's okay. There's some prey right over there. Yeah, maybe we can have a little bit more rockage on this side. And how's our Majunga? Can't see her. There she is. You gotta eat those Gallimimuses, okay? They seem to be migrating away from the nest. That's alright. God, is there any way to disable these? That'd be good. I'll do some research into it later, probably. But yeah, we've got sauropods, we've got all kinds of good stuff going on. I think this should look really amazing by the time it's done. Maybe the plains over here continue like all the way this way or something like that. And then we only integrate forest in a couple other spots. I think that would look pretty cool. Dunno. We'll see what happens. You don't like... Oh, the adult population's actually too low. It wants a friend. I'm actually gonna turn off the social requirements, I think. Yeah. I wanted to have everything kind of as it is, but I feel like that's... I don't know. I feel like it's maybe causing some issues for things, and it doesn't... whatever. Words. There's those galleys. Doing their Gallimimus thing. How's our Sinos? They're good. Dippies might be making their way into their territory a little. I want them to... I'm hoping everyone kind of sticks to the areas where they're put down, but I'm not sure if that will be the case. And if it's not, that's okay. Like, that's fine. But it'd be cool, you know? And you guys can get a nest as well. That's a flying nest. Large nesting area. There we go. And dawn is breaking. Need a screenshot. Some things never change. Diplodocus looks weird. I don't know. I like the design, but it looks kind of strange right now in particular. I think we'll do this. Oop, look back the other way, please. No, don't get up. That was such a good shot, and I didn't get it in time. Darn. Look at that lighting, though. They might be about to do a social animation. Yeah, but just kind of hanging out and observing. That's what we're all about right now. What are you doing? You alright, buddy? Okay. Oh, the Sinoceratops are gonna breed again. Yeah, we need more carnivores. I think we'll do that. That's actually a pretty good shot. Nice. Cool. Okay. So how's everybody else doing? We got our dippies. They're good. Ceratos are over here. They need something to hunt, probably. What is with this one chunking? They need to move that way, I guess. Majungas still hasn't found prey somehow. How about now? There you go. Looks pretty cool. Yeah, just a random sort of oddball carnivore thrown into the mix. Who might, like, it lurks in the woods, you know, unseen, and then it bursts out and snatches up a baby Gallimimus before anyone can react, and then it's gone back to the forest. Where are the galleys? They're all over here. Oh my god. There's so many. It really feels like a flock, though, so that's nice. Yeah. And the Utahs. How are you guys? You're having cohabitation. Well, you're aggressive, so... yeah. Oh, you got a goat? Nice. You got a goat, too. And... nice. Okay, Sinos are gonna breed. Cool. So things are already coming together pretty nicely. We're gonna keep doing things up and making them look a little better, but yeah. pretty happy with how this is going so far, honestly. I'm excited for where this is going to take us and how this is going to look when it's done. Like, we got so much room to play with still. Although we've taken up a surprising amount of the map. We'll see what happens as it goes. I'm really, really excited. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you are also excited and you want to see more, if you just enjoyed it, whatever. And yeah, I hope to see you again soon. Have a delightful rest of your day. Goodbye.